to know about what I have been up to, what my team has been up to, what we've all worked so hard on for so long. I think Marlon's here. You got something huge and heavy for me, Marlon?
Yeah.
Really?
Right here.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
This is not mail time. This is something else because I'm pretty sure I know what this is. And let me start by saying this is not a paid endorsement. If this is what I think this is. It is what I think it is. This company in San Francisco emailed me saying that the hoverboard that I use, this thing was not a real hoverboard. That they make a real hoverboard, this thing. And that they'd send me one to check out. Holy good God. Look at this thing. Can't wait to ride this. I will say that the dudes at One Wheel, the company that makes this, when they sent it to me, they said, make sure you read the instructions first. But I like to see how intuitive these things are, so. Figured it out. This feels much more dangerous than the hoverboard. Oh God, it's heavy.
Did he pump the tires? Gosh. Casey. This is a good lighting here. Yeah, I like the lighting here. It's pretty dope. You can see all over stuff. I'm thinking, and I keep thinking of a lot of these things. Okay, let's go. Safe, bro. But regardless, I'm going all in. I'm going all in anyways, so might as well deal with it. That is dangerous.
It's a little bit like surfing. This thing is way more robust than the little plastic hoverboard. It's like riding a surfboard down Broadway. This thing blows the doors off of those plastic Chinese hoverboards. American made.
Videos on YouTube, man.
Hey, I'm Casey.
You're awesome. Shane, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Shane. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. You know how like when you go skiing in your backyard on a sled hill or whatever, and you're like, I'm really good at skiing. So then you go to the biggest, scariest Black Diamond mountain, and you get to the top and you're like, this was a terrible idea? Well, that is the bunny slope, and that is the Black Diamond. Today was an incredibly stressful day in the office. Everybody always asks how I'm always in such a permanent good mood. I'm not. It's just I only feel like hitting record on the camera when I'm in a good mood. So in the vlogs, it seems like I'm always in a good mood, but I promise you I'm not. Today was like a stress ball, nightmare, tornado, hurricane of the day. And my only moment of happiness is racing around on that crazy, crazy, super fast death machine.
Everything in life is a negotiation. When you cross the street is a negotiation. Getting your coffee at Starbucks is a negotiation. You're probably in 3 to 7 negotiations every single day. Your life could be in a completely different place just by improving how you negotiate.
Negotiators are working around the clock.
The deadline for execution is passed.
With us now to help break down the investigation, FBI Special Agent Hostage Negotiator Christopher Voss.
My role as a hostage negotiator was to connect authentically with the victim's family.
Hey, what's up? I'm Casey.
Going, man. Yeah, Zach, man.
Zach.
Oh, shit.
Zach, let's take a selfie.
I gotta take a picture.
Let's do it.
I know. All right.
Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach.
I'm prepared.
That's slow motion. That's not even your selfie cam. That's a picture of Matt.
He's a good looking guy, though.
He is a good looking guy. All right.
Hell yeah. Off,
Dude, I really like your shirt, man.
Thank you, man. I like yours too. That's weird.
Nice to meet you.
Dude, nice to meet you as well.
Take care.
Thank you so much, man.
Bye.
Take care. How's it going, Matt? Zach.
Nice to meet you.
You got a photo of me too. Perfect.
Happy Bastille Day. Want to see something crazy cute? Oh my god. This is when Francine was born. Look how little. But look, it says Pooh. Candace's last name is Pool, P-O-O-L, and we didn't name her for a couple days, so her name in the hospital was Pooh. They only allow 3 letters, P-O-O, Pooh. Alright, why am I showing you all this footage from when the baby was born? This was last December, and of course, when Francine was born, that was the most important thing happening in my entire life at the moment. On today's vlog, I want to talk about the second most important thing that was happening in my life at the exact same time Franny was born.
Welcome.
The only thing in life that stands between you and everything you've ever wanted to do is doing it. On today's vlog, Bean, a history lesson. A super short history about how Bean came to be. I love social media. I owe like so much of my career to social media. I use every social media platform out there. But I've always had like my own ideas about what is needed in social media. And about 1.5 years ago, sharing those ideas with like a mentor of mine, I was encouraged, he encouraged me. I realized that all that stood between me And everything I've ever wanted to do in life was doing it. And that's when I decided to start Beam. The first thing I did was I needed money. So I went around and asked everybody that I could think of that might give me money for money. And I got a small amount of money. I wanted to start a technology company, but I'm not a technologist. I don't know how to do these things. So I set out on this mission to figure out how. And eventually I met Matt. Matt is my business partner. Matt is a visionary. Matt knows technology. Matt ran engineering at Tumblr from when they were this big until they're the Tumblr you know today. This guy knows how to make things happen. And he's a visionary. He shares the big picture with me. All right, Matt, tell me, why Beam?
It's the first thing since I left Tumblr that felt like it could be that big. That millions of people would actually love and get obsessed with in the same way.
For like 6 months, it was just the two of us trying to figure out what Beam is, how to do this like big, ambitious idea that we had. How do we realize this? And at the end of those 6 months, we built like, it's not an app, it just sort of looks like an app on your phone. And that's when we needed more money. And this is where it got really scary, like really scary. Have you ever asked anybody for money? The last time I asked someone for money was like freshman year in high school, asking my dad for extra lunch money so I could buy a dunk after class. Asking for money is scary, and we needed a lot of money. So I leaned on all the influential people I know to set me up with meetings with the kinds of people that can write big fat checks for entrepreneurs like me that want to start a company. They're called venture capitalists. Now I'm going to look up on Wikipedia what a venture capitalist is so I can explain it to you. Is financial capital provided to early stage, high potential growth startup companies. Just getting a meeting with these VCs was tricky. Then you have to sit down in front of them, and you have to tell them your idea, and then you ask them for an insane amount of money. It's a little bit like going up to like the best looking person in your entire high school and asking them to prom. And invariably they're going to say, no, I'm not going to go to prom with you. Some of them said, why don't you go to prom alone this year, and if you're prom king, I'll go with you next year. But most of them just said no. And when someone says no to you, it rattles your confidence. It really like gets into your head. And we were doing meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. And while all of this was taking place, Candace was 9 months pregnant in Houston, Texas. She was like ready to pop. Then on our second trip out there, finally got like some actual like tangible interest. People that wanted to invest or sort of wanted to invest. That morning, 7 a.m., Candace calls me.
Nothing's turning badly yet, so we're just tidying up and gonna check in.
This was like 2 weeks early. The doctor gave us assurances there was no chance she was going to go into labor. I just hope she waits for me. Matt and I are racing to the airport. We had to cancel all of our important venture capitalist meetings. I flew to Texas, we had the baby, everything was perfect. Here's a great little video I made about going to have the baby. But the deal didn't close. And Candace and I were in the hospital with Francine when she was born for 5 days. And I never left the hospital for those 5 days. I stayed with her. But I commandeered the nurse's break room, which was right next to Candace's hospital room. And I would literally spend every moment that Candace was asleep in that nurse's room with this notepad on my phone like this, trying to make the deal happen. And in the end, Francine was perfectly healthy, and we left the hospital with our lovely, new, beautiful, healthy baby girl. And in the end, Matt and I closed on over $2 million in funding for Beam. Okay, headed home now.
You're impossible! If I can't answer, I can't answer. What's the matter with you?
I told you a FaceTime me, bitch.
I did, but it wasn't
That's
working.
Are we going out to dinner?
Yeah, we're gonna go fast.
I don't know. Are you gonna put clothes on, or are you just gonna wear your underwear? Candace was completely naked when I came home, and
I was
her.
not completely naked.
When I asked her why, she said she was hot. We have an air conditioner, you just turn it on.
I was fully clothed in undergarments.
Hi, baby girl. Who's outside? Are you having so much fun in the sun? Okay, Candace and I are out having dinner. I just realized I didn't do Q&A today. I'm sorry.
Why don't you do it now?
Which question? Haley asks, how do you find time to vlog and run a business? I don't sleep.
You don't sleep.
Can you do a wheelie on your bicycle or Vespa? Bicycle, yes. Vespa, no. Better question. I'm a 17-year-old filmmaker. How do I get started in advertising? You have to make really great work, and then they will come to you. I mean that.
Why do you always use your hands in everything? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you were going to be helpful. What is the meaning? Have you ever been to Europe? What's your diet like? What's my diet like?
Junk food or healthy? Nothing in between.
Junk food or healthy, nothing in
You
between.
want this?
What's the best part about living in New York City?
24/7.
24/7. Do you get irritated when young viewers stop me in the street?
No.
No, it's always nice. How big do you see Beam becoming? I don't know.
That's cute. What was your first thought that came into your mind when Franny was born?
My first thought that came into my mind when Franny was born, sheer terror. Having a kid is the scariest thing you will ever do. Sean, will you ever retire? I've been asked that question before. Retirement is something that I have no interest in. I know, I love work so much. Work is life. How would you not want to? What do you do if you retire? Okay, I hope that was a suitable Q&A for this week. Obviously, it's a little bit more distracted than the usual Q&A. We kind of have a lot going on here. Okay, more Q&A next week.
What?
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I do.
The bridge run. Have you joined it before?
No, I hate running in groups. Look at that mess.
No, I think it'll be quite fun doing it.
You know when you're in like a steam room at the gym or a sauna, it's hard to breathe? That's what the air feels like today in New York City. It's like thick. And we're supposed to do this big beam meetup today where we add a bunch of people to our beta group, but it's supposed to pour out this afternoon. So I'm not sure what impact that's going to have on today's planned activities. Was that thunder?
I don't think we can do outside. I think we need to find an inside place.
Okay, we have. Hold on. We have a bit of a situation right now in that today we're doing the beam meetup, but it's like supposed to. There's a flash flood warning in effect for New York City, so we're trying to come up with alternative locations, like indoor locations, to do this big meetup. Who came up with Dollar Pizza? Okay.
I came with Dollar Pizza.
David here came up with renting out the entire Dollar Pizza place, which at first we're like, that's crazy expensive. But the pizza's $1. How much pizza could they possibly sell in an hour? You can tell it's coming, right? Question for you. How much do we have to pay you to shut down the whole store for 1 hour for us? Come on, that's crazy. There's no way you sell 2,000 slices of pizza in an hour. 500. So we want unlimited pizza too. It's gotta be fresh though. It's gotta be fresh though.
Fresh one.
Fresh pizza.
Of course we're gonna make it.
Okay, good.
Dude, somehow, I think we're pretty close. Like, it seems like he's calling the boss right now. It's pretty good negotiation skills.
Yeah, I was impressed. That was really good.
4 to 5, no one else in here. Except for you guys. What's your name?
Carlos.
I'm Casey. Alright, Carlos. Jackson to come back with cash.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you at 4. He'll see you in 5 minutes. That was ridiculously easy. I can't believe it.
You should do that every day.
That was some of the best negotiating skills I've seen.
Oh, you like those negotiating skills?
That was really,
I got the free drinks in the end.
you just needed something. You're like, I just want something for free.
Just let me leave here with my dignity. I know. Whoa, if that's not a sign from the heavens that we can't do this meetup outdoors. Okay, I think we probably made the right decision about taking the meetup indoors.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm about to go next door to our rented out $1 pizza joint for this meetup for Beam. So I just wanted to explain what these meetups are and why we're doing them. The app is launching very soon, and I'll explain the app in all its detail on this vlog before we launch. But before we get there, we need to know how it works and how people use it and what people like about it and all of that. And we've been doing all this internal testing for a while, and now we need like strangers, like the people who will ostensibly be using this when we do launch. How are they going to use it? And that's what last week in Santa Monica was all about, and that's what today in the pizza shop is going to be all about. But we found all these people on Twitter, so you never know what to expect when meeting these guys. Okay, it's go time. And just for the record, I will not be eating any $1 pizza today. These guys here, these are my bodyguards. This is Colin. Colin.
I take punches.
Colin's our iOS engineer. This is Adam here. He's also an engineer. These people are pissed off that $1 Pizza's closed. Whoa. What's up, guys? How much $1 Pizza have you guys eaten? Bye, guys. Thank you. I feel like the Pied Piper. Let's go hang out in the alley. Candace?
Just Candace?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've taken everybody outside because the pizza place, though a good idea.
Damn, I think it was like 3.5.
Marlon, your fan club's here. I'm sorry to do this to you, Marlon.
You're not right, Casey. You're not right, man. What's going on, guys?
You are the most famous UPS delivery man on planet Earth, Marlon. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys on Beam. Okay, meetup is over. Big success. I think it went really well. There's some irony in the fact that it didn't rain out. There's some irony in the fact that it didn't rain out when we took over the pizza place, and then it was too hot in the pizza place, so we went back outside. Well, who do we have here? I can see you smiling on the monitor.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Hey,
JP,
Casey, good to see you. I neglected to mention that Louis is here today.
Hello.
There's not much to it. You can,
Whoa.
pretty good, right?
I just want a big boy nice and bright.
We got one of those outside. Okay, do you have health insurance, Louis?
Maybe. Well, yeah. Like trying to get up to
Sarah, are you coming out to ride hoverboards with us?
No way.
Alright, let's go around back into the alley. Alright, Louis.
Whoa.
Good luck, buddy. We have a little bit of hoverboard mania going on right now. And we lost Louis.
It's not quite as smooth as a skateboard, man.
You guys want to try? You sure?
This is fun. This is real fun.
Just keep doing Louis. Let's see how many turns it takes. I was having an incredibly productive day. Now I'm just having an incredibly fun day. That's the problem about hanging out with Louis Cole. You always forget what time it is. Gentlemen, good to see you.
You see,
I'll see you.
your hoverboard.
I'll see you at VidCon.
Yeah.
You coming?
Yeah, man.
I'll see you at VidCon. You coming?
Indeed.
See you there.
Yeah.
See you guys later. I love seeing those guys. Alright, see you later, man.
Where did the end come from? It lives in my plant.
Yeah. See you tomorrow morning. Stay in the pizza shop was incredibly exciting. And like leaving the office at 10 p.m., I'm reminded of one thing, and that is how incredible of a team we've assembled at Beam. Like really just some of the most amazing people. It's a very exciting week for me.
Can I be in the vlog? Hi.
What's happening?
We're about to go live.
I know, I don't want to hit that. I want to. I'm like a little bit terrified to hit that button. I want to
So you want to put the mouse on the other side.
I want to just look at the. I want to look at like the pricing and regions page for a second. Make sure all this is saying.
Okay, it's 3:27 in the morning on, what's the date today? We are about to send Beam live on the App Store globally right.
Okay. Available July 7th.
All right, click it.
It's
Is it live?
It's live. Well, that's scary.
We're officially live in the App Store. How'd that feel, Matt?
That's pretty good.
Today is a very, very big day. Today is the day that the clothes come off. Today is the day I reveal every detail, every aspect. I show you what Beam is, how it works, what the app looks like. That's all happening now on this vlog. You see, social media, it's supposed to be a digital or virtual version of who we are as people. Instead, it's this highly sculpted, calculated, calibrated version of who we are, told through filters that make our eyes bluer and carefully selected images to portray a version of who we are that doesn't really resemble the reality of things. My team and I, we've spent the last year plus building a new version of social, a new way to share, one that we feel bridges that uncanny valley. Real life is here, social media is here, and we're up here. This is Beam. All other social apps, when you want to share a picture or video, you go like this. And instead of seeing the world with your eyes, you're seeing it through your phone. Or they work like this, where I'm staring at myself, making sure I look a certain way, and then when I stop recording, work like this, where I'm staring at myself, I get to scrutinize myself. That's just it. I'm not sharing the real me, I'm sharing a version of me. With Beam, we wanted to do something different. We wanted you to be able to maintain eye contact. We wanted you to be able to keep staring at the sunset. And we wanted you to keep watching the rock concert while still letting you share. So, this is what sharing on Beam looks like. There's no staring at the phone. You just hold it to your chest and it records, and then it's posted. That's it. There's no preview, there's no review, and there's never a need to look at your phone. If you want to do a selfie, you just stick it against the wall. Talk to the phone. Now, to accomplish this, we had to do some interesting things. Mainly, we use the proximity sensor as our record button. And this is what viewing looks like on Beam. These are all the people I follow. These are all their beams. And if I want to watch one, you just hold down on the cell. This is my sister. Once it's over, the beam's gone forever. Everything you see for the first time and you see for the last time. And if you want to send feedback, there are no thumbs up and there are no hearts. If you see something you like,
Think I'm gonna get to the airport on time?
you just move your finger and send a real-time selfie.
That's this flight. My mom's gonna be so mad at me. They're yelling. What are they saying? There's a taxi. I do people fight in cars like that.
Getting reactions is my favorite part of the app. There's just something so satisfying about being able to see people actually watching what you shared. Being able to capture without being forced to stare at your phone is one of the most liberating interactions I've done since getting this device. You'll find that we have nothing but the best and most positive ambitions for this platform. If you look into who I am, if you look into who my team is, you'll see that we're a collection of individuals trying to do something really positive, trying to remove the self-awareness and the self-consciousness from sharing on social media. So that's Beam. I'm so psyched to finally be able to share with you exactly what it is, what I've been working on, what our vision is for it.
That's a great idea, bro.
I'm
This
really
is
excited.
221.
It is in the Apple App Store today, globally, but I highly recommend you do not download it today. We have a new version coming out next week that's much more complete and buttoned up. I'll wait till then. But I do want to talk about how you get access to Beam. Because after you download it, you're still not in. You're locked out. You can reserve a username and don't get access to the actual app where you can post and you can view. And we did that with purpose. We did that with good reason. A social network is only ever as good as the users on that social network. And Beam in particular is a lot more fun with friends. So how it works is you need to have an unlock code to unlock your Beam, to unlock your app. And anyone who's in, like me, can unlock your app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an unlock code on this vlog next week after we launch the new version, and you, the viewers, will be the first to have access. And it'll be fun. It'll be like Mission Impossible where the password self-destructs after an hour or something, so really only you, the vlog watchers, will have that first access. And then you can invite your friends or whoever you want, and then a community builds that way. And typically when you launch apps, it's all about getting as many downloads as possible. But for us, we much more want to focus on actually having people use the app that want to use the app, not like people who download it and then never open it again. That's not fun for the community. And that's why we have that unlock mechanism there. If you can unlock your friend, then both of you are in it and you can share with one another, and that's just a lot more fun. All right, there's a lot more to talk about with Beam. Tomorrow's vlog is going to be solely dedicated to like a Beam Q&A where we can like exhaust every question you might have. All right, I'm like sitting on our fire escape right now, which is a very dangerous place to hang out. And there's some people down there. Okay, it's going to be a late night. The family came by to say hi, so I get a little love in before the night begins.
Baby likes jewelry.
Just like her mom. Okay, bye you two.
Bye.
Bye, Franny.
See ya.
Bye, Francine. Bye, Candace. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Abby. Bye. Bye. Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
You see, social media, it's supposed to be a digital or virtual version of who we are as people. Instead, it's this highly sculpted, calculated, calibrated version of who we are, told through filters that make our eyes bluer and carefully selected images to portray a version of who we are it doesn't really resemble the reality of things. My team and I, we've spent the last year plus building a new version of social, a new way to share, one that we feel bridges that uncanny valley. Real life is here, social media is here,
Uncanny valley.
and we're up here. This is Beams. All other social apps, when you want to share a picture or video, you go like this. And instead of seeing the world with your eyes, you're seeing it through your phone. Or they work like this, where I'm staring at myself, making sure I look a certain way, and then when I stop recording, work like this, where I'm staring at myself, I get to scrutinize myself. That's just it. I'm not sharing the real me, I'm sharing a version of me. With Beam, we wanted to do something different. We wanted you to be able to maintain eye contact. We wanted you to be able to keep staring at the sunset. And we wanted you to keep watching the rock concert while still letting you share. So, this is what sharing on Beam looks like. There's no staring at the phone. You just hold it to your chest and it records, and then it's posted. That's it. There's no preview, there's no review, and there's never a need to look at your phone. If you want to do a selfie, you just stick it against the